Beer Blood in the Bayou contains adult language, graphic descriptions of delicious hop treats, and real crimes perpetrated in and around the greater Houston metropolitan area. Viewer discretion is advised. Bitches.
So Josh, I was talking about crawfish earlier. I was telling you about this list I saw of the best crawfish places in town.
I already know which one is number one.
Wait, which one?
Well, no, oddly, everyone talks about, they always want to put like some kind of hole in the wall no one's ever heard of crawfish place, but everyone keeps going back to effing Wolfie's.
What?
Really?
Wolfie's.
No.
I swear.
This was number one on the list?
This is a list. This is from people in Tomball.
Don't they have like?
Oh, from Tomball.
Aren't there like,
Whoa!
That makes perfect sense.
aren't there like two homicides
I
there a week?
understand.
There were. You're talking about a different one, but no, there are a couple of different Wolfies, and then it's really good.
No, it's good.
Well,
No,
other wings are good.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with Wolfie's Crawfish. I think it's great. Every single time I've gone there, I think it's wonderful. There's just no originality to the recipe, though. It's just like everybody else's crawfish.
We should have a crawfish boil.
Hang on.
It is consistent, though.
Wait. Slow down.
What?
You, how original do you want to be with crawfish?
Well, for example,
I want a consistent product.
Well, take fucking BB's
Don't fucking surprise me with crawfish.
Yeah, you gonna put like Captain Crunch in there?
No.
Like a beer?
Oh, these are made with crushed Doritos.
No. Okay, so fucking BB's, right? Have you ever had crawfish like that anywhere? Like that is my fucking.
Hey, that's
my go-to.
the starting point.
That's my go-to, man.
I agree.
I think that's,
you know what? I would like BB's a lot more if they weren't so fake Cajun. There, I said it.
Fake Cajun? Oh my god!
Yeah. I mean, they get some of their.
Why do you say that? Why do you say
some
fake?
of their Cajun nomenclature and some of their
Oh, you mean
Cajun
the
phrases.
cliche stuff there, like on the wall?
I've corrected them on some of their Facebook posts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, and they've like give me the thumbs up on that.
Oh wow! Calling them out.
Yeah,
And
just doing my part.
Where
man.
you're from Louisiana, right?
That's right, just giving them the brower.
Where
Technically I'm from Castle Rock, but spent a little time in Louisiana.
Oh, that's right, Castle Rock.
That's right.
Yeah, Maine, right? Castle Rock, Maine.
No, Castle Rock, Oregon.
It's Oregon?
Yeah.
Can't remember where all of
man.
Stephen King's characters are from.
Most of them are from Maine.
Whoa.
Well, you're not a character, you're a real life. Okay, so yeah,
I
sorry.
was talking about crawfish because it's a funny story. Got an invite to a crawfish boil.
Always fun.
Yes, crawfish boils are fun.
I love like backyard crawfish boils. That's the best shit right there.
Oh yeah, and it's from a guy, a good friend of mine. Okay, take that back. A guy who was a good friend of mine at one time.
1 to 10.
What happened? What happened?
All right. I'd say we were really good friends about 18 years ago. Like 10 years I haven't seen him. He contacts me, asks me to be in his wedding. I say yes, I was in his wedding. And then
Really? It was like you, his dad, and his Uber driver.
No, well, yeah, and it's actually pre-Uber. But now there was a few other friends of ours that he pried out of their lives to come in and join us.
I went to that wedding. That's where Lyle Lovett was located.
Oh, that's right. Well, now you're getting very specific.
Wait, hold on.
We were avoiding specifics.
Oh, we're trying to
specifics.
We're trying to have this guy be anonymous. Hold on, Lyle Lovett.
A guy that looked like Lyle. This guy
Lyle Lovett was
he was
there?
identical to Lyle Lovett.
Oh, it wasn't really Lyle
Well,
Lovett.
I always liked the guy, and I always, he's a great guy. Just paths kind of just differed one way or the other. But so I haven't seen him in 6 or 7 years. And he since invites me to a crawfish boil, and I'm thinking that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Reaching out, gonna see what's up. All right.
So you're going, right?
And I go click on it. I'm like, cool. I'm gonna go see. Oh, look at that. $20 a head.
Wait, hold on. So
That's
wait.
not an invite.
Charging
Dude.
Hold on.
for crawfish.
For a fucking backyard crawfish boil?
That's not an invite.
Well, it might have been
That's a
front
pay for your
yard.
reservation.
It's a yard. This is restaurant prices.
That is some fucking bullshit right there.
You know what? It is not a fundraiser. Hey, you got a sick kid? I'll pay $22.50.
in an envelope with a handshake.
Right. That's right. Hey, you need 25? I can make that happen too.
Wow.
I got a celery rubber band. What they used to use, the mafia.
And broccoli. By the way,
Yeah.
my rubber band snapped today.
See, I can never get my chick to eat crawfish because she doesn't like the. There's like there's literally.
Are you raising a chicken for the
No.
rodeo?
There's literally shit in the crawfish. You know what I mean? There's like
No, that's not shit.
No, it is. Yeah. So you pull the shell off and then.
That's not-
I mean, I fucking
Wait,
love crawfish.
wait. You have to Poop?
Yeah, de-shit. Yeah, de-shit the crawfish, which I'm really good at. I mean,
Wait.
but I'm just saying that's, she doesn't like
You're talking about when you purge them. That's normal. You're
No,
talking
man, you
about after.
fucking you peel off the fucking peel off the
I know
fucking
what you're
shell,
talking about.
and then there's that fucking vein. It's not a vein. It's,
And you have to do that for each
shit.
one
That's what
of hers or yours?
No, she won't even fucking eat it. My point is she won't eat it because there's literally shit on her. She's like, I don't want to remove shit from my food and eat it.
That is all
could
I
you
eat. I don't even eat the meat. I just eat the poop. I eat the poop strings.
Could you imagine every time you ate a steak, you had to wipe a little bit of shit off of it? Hang on, let me get that steak. Oh, a little bit of shit.
I just put them in a
Let me
separate
suck
pile
that.
and wait till the end. That's like the delicatessen. Just shove it up in it.
That is disgusting.
I didn't know what that was for the longest time. Now I'm used to the smell
Yeah, so
and the taste. I kind of like it.
Yeah, so I was just,
anyway.
anyway, that's why she won't.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Plus, not to mention, piles of shit don't taste.
Well, speaking of poop, I don't know if y'all read this, but I read an article. It was all in the news. I can't believe y'all may have heard it, but it was a girl in Corsicana that just got pulled over. There was a burglary at a grocery store, and cops were called. Obviously, they pulled up, tackled her, the girl that was a suspect, and she ended up defecating on herself because she was trying to conceal crack pipe and a Valentine's card. So,
all right. Yeah.
Well, wait. First question.
True story.
Was she on her way to a crawfish boil?
Well, she was on her way to a Valentine's date, it sounded like.
My God.
Yeah, it sounds like one hell of a date.
I think she had stole the card, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah,
She
really?
didn't steal the crack pipe in the
Oh,
store. I
okay,
hope. I
that
don't
makes
know.
sense. You want to shit on it, so I think they know it's yours. So that.
But the article said they had to dig through her feces to get this stuff out of it. So
Okay,
she must
dude,
have.
that's too much, man.
Yeah. By the way,
I mean, it blows me away.
that's a hell of a job for old rookie, huh? That the new guy's taking care of that one.
That's a hell of a gift for the guy that's getting that card when he gets home. And he's like, honey, this really is amazing, but kind of.
Yeah, that's. I would love to be on that date. Anyhow, okay.
Thought y'all read it.
Yeah, thanks. Welcome to episode 4 of Beer, Blood, in the Bayou, the show that asks, what is that sore on the corner of your mouth really?
I cannot. I cannot carry on a serious conversation with somebody with a cold sore.
God, me neither, man.
That is a confession.
I pretend like nothing's fucking happening and everything's
They
normal.
have to see your eyes move there.
Yeah, I
Of
know.
course, they
Yeah.
see you see,
And then
them,
they're
you see.
just like, God damn, is he staring at my fucking cold sore?
Yeah.
But I mean, in their defense, you can't not go to work, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they do that lip thing where they're trying to get at it while you're looking at them. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
now they know I know.
And it's always the people that can't grow a mustache or a beard, so they can't cover it up. It's like really crappy hair growing around it because
Yeah.
they want to get a beard so bad to cover it.
All I just think, so I stare at that fucking cold sore. I think two things: poor life decisions and bad hygiene.
I
Exactly.
think this guy knows how to party.
Yeah.
Probably just a partier back in the day, Maybe.
I think there's probably a lot more where that came from. Not on his
so.
face.
Anyhow, so I'm Rouse Sweetwater from I Fear No Beer. To my left is the Chernobyl pie eating champion of 1992, Mr. Josh James.
Hello, hello.
And then, of course, on my right is my favorite telephone tough guy, Mr. Ray Brower.
Telephone tough guy, I'm in your face tough. You got the Brower here, and you know what you're going to have to deal with. A whole lot of Brower.
Wow, that's
I'm glad your phone is off, but it's on the highest vibrate noise it can make.
Yeah, thanks. I thought
It's like you upgraded that phone to super vibrate.
I thought we fucking agreed all phones off, and we're just gonna but I guess we're not following those fucking rules anymore. But
It literally shook my beer over here.
that's okay.
We got
Anyhow, so yeah, format of the show is the same. We discuss local craft beer from Houston. We talk about some fucked up shit that happens in and around the Houston area, and then we go to our Bayou section where we talk about some local happenings. Pretty vanilla, pretty straightforward. That's the format. Okay, before we go to the beer, do you guys have anything to add?
Nothing.
No. I hope the beer is. I always hope that the beer is better than the week before, so that way it always gets better.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to taste this disgusting pile of shit you're about to serve me.
Wow. Okay. All right.
No, actually, I'm very open-minded. Very, very much looking forward to it. I heard we're going on the lighter side, so
Yeah.
God knows I need it.
Well, thanks. And so I guess with that, we will be right back.
So what do you have for us, buddy, as far as the beer?
Let me ask you a question, Joshua.
Go ahead.
What do you think of this? First of all, let's just look at the label. What do you think? What do you think of the label?
I'm extremely happy because it's a very recognized brewery.
Oh, yeah? And who is that brewery, Joshua?
This would be the infamous, maybe the pioneer in Houston, St. Arnold's.
Oh, my God. Somebody other than me knows something about beer on this podcast.
Well, they were the first craft beer brewery.
You're right. You're absolutely right. And I really commend you on, like,
and
knowing
they didn't sell out like some of the other big ones.
That's right. They
Wait a second. Let me tell you something, guys. If they would have gotten an offer from Anheuser-Busch, they would have taken that fucking shit so fast. Don't kid yourselves. Do not kid yourselves.
I don't know.
So, first of all, no. And I'm pretty sure, and I don't know anybody else they can call in and say whether or not they've been approached. I'm pretty sure they have been approached multiple times. And I'm pretty sure
that phone, that light's
Their
blinking.
price is too high.
Caller number 3.
Their price is too high.
No. I mean, so the rumor is Carbach went for like hundreds of millions of dollars, like 100, 200 million, whatever it was. But everybody has a price, and some people are actually.
I heard the staff didn't even know when that buyout happened. They were just like surprised. Only the high-ups.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that the guys were in there brewing beer and they heard something and there was like 4 Clydesdales.
There was
with like a Dalmatian on the back, and they're like, "What's all this?" And
there was a fucking staff meeting. It was like all hands meeting, and people were fucking crying, dude.
Really?
Like, yeah, that's. I mean, just for people to kind of understand how big of a deal that is, and it's not so much about being bought out, and that's not the biggest deal. Okay, it's not being bought out. It's who you take your money from. I mean, every business needs capital infusion, and I'm all about getting fucking rich and capitalism and growing your business and expanding and all that. What I'm not about, though...
I would sell myself to Al-Qaeda right now. For the right
oh,
price.
my fucking God.
Me?
Okay, that's fine. So some of us have principles. Some of us don't.
You just got Broward.
well, the whole reason behind a business, though, is to build it up and sell it. I mean...
Yeah, no, and I understand that. So that's fine, but it's who you take money from. It's who you get capital infusions from. Shut up! Don't talk. Hold on.
You principled fucking pansy.
No. Listen to me, man. Okay, all right. So they fucking sold out to the one goddamn company who actively lobbies on a local and federal level against the craft beer industry.
They the only ones with deep enough pockets. What, St. Arnold's gonna give them hundreds of millions of dollars?
No, fine. No, that's no. There's
well, it was cutting into their profits.
No, listen. There are plenty of private equity companies out there who've invested in people like Dogfish at New Belgium or whatever for expansion, right? And those fucking private equity companies, they aren't fucking trying to shoehorn fucking other craft brewers. And that's it. And that's why everybody's so fucking pissed.
And that's a fact. I don't know.
That's a fact. Yeah, dude. It's like predatory competition, all right? And I mean, I cannot even believe that.
I thought they wanted to. They bought us because they wanted to say they had a craft beer on their line.
Dude, they've been. That's their game, right? Is they've been actively acquiring craft breweries.
I'm sorry, isn't that what everyone does in every business? What does Microsoft do? What does Facebook do?
Okay, whatever. I'm just telling you.
What about MySpace, Ralphie?
Yeah, fuck you. No, listen. They couldn't compete, so they buy in, right? They're fucking constantly buying in. They go in, they fuck with the recipes, they change the fucking beer that you love.
Oh, that's right. They lowered the ABV, right?
They fucking and then they fucking lower the price points, and it's whatever. But
they're not buying the beer; they're buying the name.
Fine, yeah, exactly, whatever. Anyhow, fuck Carbach. That's not what we're here to talk about. Josh, what are we here to talk about?
We're here to talk about St. Arnold's. Am I allowed to announce the name?
You want to? Yeah, go. I'm so fucking mad right now. I can't even talk.
White Noise.
White Noise. That's right. Okay.
I've actually had this one.
So what I realized. So guys, what I realized is the last few episodes, I've been going the wrong way. Right. I've been basically
in life, or
no.
Are you want to talk about it?
No.
Your time.
No, I'm saying beer wise. I've been going the wrong way. So I've been basically, so there's like a scale, right? There's like, entry level. I mean, like
there's disgusting.
No.
And less disgusting.
Shut up. Okay. No, there's there's I don't know, like
there's heroin and then there's marijuana.
Right, exactly. So I'm basically giving you guys fucking heroin.
And you brought both to try tonight as well.
Right. No, I've basically been giving you guys heroin, like straight up like on the end of the fucking spectrum, and I really should have just been like token up just a little bit, smoking a little bit of weed with you guys. And that's my fault. And I just, I'm trying to help you guys, understand kind of what the craft movement's all about, what craft beer really is. And that's my fault.
Would you say you're trying to expose us to
Yes, expose you. Yes. Right. Okay, cool. So, what do we got? We got White Noise from St. Arnold's Brewery. Okay, so St. Arnold's was voted Mid-Sized Brewery of the Year at the Great American Beer Festival.
Wow.
Yeah. So
where's this festival held?
It's in Colorado. It's in Denver every year. It's a gigantic fucking shit show. I mean, it's amazing, right? So you get this like little tiny like 2-ounce pour like cup.
Uber is surging that day.
Oh, fuck yeah. So you get this little tiny 2-ounce pour, and then you can just go from booth to booth to booth, and you just kind of get a little pour, and you're thinking, oh, no big deal. I'm not going to get drunk or whatever.
At the very end, there's just a row of like toilets that aren't hooked up. You just throw up on.
You are fucking hammered. I mean, it's an amazing place to go and meet like other craft beer aficionados, and it's a good little place. So anyhow, so they were voted Mid-Sized Brewery of the Year. They've been putting out some really, really good stuff. Like I said, I'll kind of try to expose you guys a little bit to the lower end. So
that's how he feels about us. The low end.
Yep. All right. So St. Arnold's White Noise. So it's a crisp, citrusy Belgian-style wit beer. White recipe with some oats added for some extra body. All right. Then there's a dry hop edition of Citra hops that amps everything up. You guys know what dry hopping is?
I don't care.
Okay, well,
all I know is it's so hot in here that it's probably this beer's gonna go down fast.
Okay, so
I'm
yeah,
probably not gonna taste it.
Anyhow, so the nose is citrus, spices of light banana, and there's a pleasant round body that is light and creamy. The citrus of the orange peel blends nicely with the citrus from the hops, and the coriander creates a liveliness on the finish. The beer is easy to drink, also having incredible complexity. 5.3%. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah. So is this going to be
You're so mad. You guys are so mad.
Is this going to be a seasonal beer or mainstay?
It's a season. Yeah, it's definitely seasonal. Yeah.
They call them seasonals because they know they taste like shit, and they're just trying to figure out if anyone's going to buy this crap.
Such a fucking dick, dude.
I mean, I'm assuming.
Can you at least try the beer? No, they have it, dude.
Okay, I'll try.
No, they have like a certain capacity, and they.
This may be Brower approved.
I just feel like I'm fucking fighting you guys like every.
No, not me.
Time.
I think it's exciting. I'm still excited.
Where's your glass? Here's your glass. Okay, listen. So you're not gonna fucking drink it. You're gonna smell it. Okay. Just don't drink it yet. All right.
Guys, get ready for a spit take.
Oh, we're the only ones drinking it. You're just on smell duty tonight.
There you go. There's yours.
Okay.
Hold on to it. Okay. What do you think? So first of all, Ray, first color. What do you think of the color?
It looks like cloudy pea.
Cloudy pea. Okay, that's good. That's right up your fucking alley. That's basically what you typically do. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I didn't. Okay. So, Josh, here we go.
Mine's the dirty glass.
Yep. There's yours.
That you gave me from your pantry.
This is not dirty. What are you talking about? And I gave you my glass collection. By the way, I am pouring into all St. Arnold's glasses here.
I thought there was a J on it, but it was just a lipstick mark.
J.
All right, there you go. So, Josh, what would you say about the color?
It looks like wheat. Oh, well, that's just the design of the St. Arnold's glass you gave me.
That's an old school
Texas wheat glass. So we're actually sticking with the glasses too for St. Arnold's.
Yeah, guys, this is what you call proper glassware.
It looks good. Good head.
Good head. Okay. Good head, good body. Hold on, we're not done. Hold on, everybody. Gotta pour mine. All right. So give it a little smell. What do you smell? Ugh. You smell that citrusy and that coriander, and that orange peel.
It definitely smells.
I definitely smell coriander.
Yeah.
Wait a second. What the fuck is that?
I thought you said coriander,
like
the countertop. It smells a little bit like granite.
Yeah. Is this stained concrete?
Yeah. All right. Anyhow, okay. So let's cheers.
Yeah. Don't drink right on your mic, because sometimes when I listen to these, it sounds like you're literally drinking like that. It's gross.
What do you think?
Hang on.
Brower's going for a second.
Oh my is going for a second.
St. Arnold's maybe on to something. It's maybe doable for him. Oh, he's leaning in.
It doesn't suck.
Oh my God, he likes it. You like it, huh?
Wow.
There's a big chasm between it doesn't suck and liking it.
Okay, so it doesn't suck. Okay, interesting. Wow, that's a. So I figured. So like I said,
It's about 30 beers below Coors Light. So you get
Yeah,
he's
look,
almost
if somebody
to
ordered
him, not to me. I like it.
if somebody ordered this beer for me, I could drink it without having to muscle it down.
okay.
You would say, I'm going to drink this, but I'm not going to pay for it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. They ain't gonna see my money.
Unless it was that guy that invited you to the crawfish boil. Hey, you want to go grab some beers? But hey, look, I'm not going to pay for any of this shit.
Anyhow, all right. So yeah, so it's a it's a really really good beer for especially like late winter, early spring coming in. So like like I said, it's seasonal. It's a really really good addition to the St. Arnold portfolio. They're putting out some really really good beers. I'm a big fan. I want all of you to be big fans.
No, I like it.
Do you like it, Josh? Yeah. What's your
No,
Josh?
I mean,
what are your,
I appreciate
how do you feel
yeah,
about
I'm
this
glad you
beer?
asked. I didn't know that.
How do you feel emotionally about this beer? Does it do anything for you sexually?
That's yet to be determined, but it definitely,
Yeah.
I feel something down there in those areas, but it's definitely good.
Yeah, you like it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, I mean, way better than,
Actually, you're if I remember correctly, you're a big St. Arnold. You have like a go-to that's like, what's your favorite go-to?
Santos.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
The reason I like
Yeah.
that beer is because it's dark, so you look really cool at a bar, but
Yeah.
it doesn't taste like a dark beer.
Oh, okay.
So you
So,
look like
it's
you're
so it's
like-
light. Okay.
Yeah, you can like-
And you can order it, and you can seem like fucking.
Yeah, I can put
Like
on my,
that Negro Madeira.
no,
Modelo?
Especial
fuck that
commercial.
Fuck that. What are you talking about?
Remember that commercial, where the Negro de Modelo commercial, where a guy walks into a bar and they do this thing where they flash on a guy like he's your friend who knows all about awesome music, and he's your indie music.
Yeah.
And then this guy knows all the cool craft beers,
Yeah.
and this guy does this, and he's like the tough guy. And then they all walk into a bar and they start playing some like stupid fucking like indie music, and they drink Negro Modelos.
Interesting. I love indie
nah,
music, by the way.
it sounded terrible though, but I'll look for it.
Yeah, I'll look for it. I've never seen that.
Yeah, I'll look for it so I can delete it.
Anyhow, so that's the beer. So I guess we'll be drinking this for the rest of the podcast. And,
Yeah, it's a good choice.
Yeah, cool.
I actually may have had this at a bar recently, but I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
I think that they've already
Yeah,
given this.
it's been out for a little while. So, but yeah, it's a good beer. I picked it up especially for you guys, especially for this guy across from me who is never fucking satisfied.
That well, you know what? I will say that it's Brower
decent
decently.
homes.
It's
Because when we did the other Belgian beer, you said Brouwer approved.
yeah. I mean,
It's not Brouwer approved.
It's not Brower approved, but it's certainly Brower drinkable.
You need to
Brower drinkable.
make a chart like
You do,
terrible, decent.
yeah. Brouwer.
I'm not
approved.
paying for it.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
Who the
listening.
fuck ordered this shit?
Yeah.
How much did you pay for this shit?
interesting. Okay.
And then Keystone Light's the top.
Keystone Light is the fucking apex of beer. Yeah,
I do not drink Keystone Light. Come on.
Coors Light. Coors Light.
Corona Light.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh.
Cool. So I guess that's it, huh? So we're good. We're drinking these beers. Everybody's happy. It seems like.
Oh, I have before I go into the blood section, which is somewhat depressing. I have the worst luck.
Yeah.
I just have to tell this. I meant to tell y'all earlier, but I might as well tell it now. I realize I'm getting older, and I'm not happy about it. Like most people are not, but I was literally in a grocery store last week that will remain nameless in the self-checkout area, and I was ringing up a bottle of wine,
Yeah.
and the lady came over because it stopped. The machine stopped.
Yeah, 'cause you're not- yeah,
yeah.
age
And she
verification.
walked over, and I just gotten off work, so I didn't have a hat on, which somewhat helps, I guess, in my head anyway. And she's like, I wish these things just had facial scanners on them because it would know right away that you're way over whatever. I'm like, bitch. I swear to God, that happened. I was
Fuck
like,
you.
what are you saying? I was so fucking, man, I felt like kind of rude.
Well, Josh, I mean, you're only 47. I mean, you look like a day over 43.
He used to have this huge blog about Falcon Crests.
Yeah, my belly's texting blog.
Anyhow, okay, cool.
Anyway, I thought I'd tell that. I meant to tell y'all that earlier, but it
Good fucking
I don't
story,
know.
Josh.
I
I like that.
was one of my lucks.
Yeah, I just want to keep hearing about that. Anyhow, so that's all we got for beer today. We will be back with the blood section here in a minute. And I realize that I'm not calling it a fucking segment. I'm calling it a fucking section. You know why? Because that's what I want to do.
Correct.
All right. We'll be back.
All right, back to the blood section. I did promise our listener last week that we would do a case that was solved. Unfortunately, this one is not solved. And I'm sorry for that. I'm not trying to find these cases that are not solved, but this one caught my eye and it's quite fascinating. It was here in Houston. 1979 was the year. Back, I guess this was kind of you're the old guy. This is back in the oil boom or bust, right? The 80s, early 80s?
1979, I was a spermatozoa, I think, in my father's ball sack. But
Well, I was referring to the actual setting of Houston in the early or late 70s, early 80s. I believe that's oil was still.
I showed up in 85, 86.
So we're back to talking about you again. So
I guess
that'll be in the fourth section.
this is going. Go ahead. Yeah,
Ralphie's childhood.
Yep.
So anyway, on July 27th, 1979, there was a lady. Her name was, I don't even know how to pronounce her name, to be honest. It's terrible. It's Alys, Alice Elaine Rankin.
Okay.
She had a coworker that would come by and pick her up for work at the Orchard Apartments. And by the way, these murders were coined the name the Orchard Apartment murders.
Where are the Orchard Apartments?
5900 block of Glenmont, which if you Google map that, it's a Gulfton area. It's southwest. It's kind of 59 Bel Air.
Super nice. Super nice.
You know the area?
Yeah.
It's not really Bel Air. That would probably piss off people from Bel Air, but it's west of Bel Air. But it's a little sketchy. But anyway, so Smith was going to pick her up. Bob Smith. He went to pick up Rankin at her house.
Wait, Bob Smith?
Bob Smith was his name. He went and tried to pick her up at her apartment. He noticed the door was slightly ajar. So he naturally looked in and he saw Rankin lying nude in the bed, which I thought was kind of weird that her front door opened into her bedroom, but I guess
that's weird.
Maybe it was an efficiency, I'm not sure. But
yeah, it probably was. Yeah, that makes sense.
So. Well, her feet were bound together and there was a pillow over her upper body, which, as we know, when you see that, that's like the person knew her. But in this case, it was a little different because when he removed the pillow, he saw that Rankin's head was gone.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah. And the police obviously were immediately called. This is crazy. He freaked out.
This isn't fucking Houston?
Yeah,
I've never heard this
before. This is crazy.
before.
I had not either. She'd been sexually assaulted. There was a trail of blood that led from the bed where she was actually had been set down out the apartment door to the parking lot, and the police kind of believed that the head was gone. There was no head there.
Yeah.
The head, the blood, they believe, was from the head dripping out to this guy putting it in his car and taking it as a keepsake.
My God.
We've talked about keepsakes before, but
he took
a human head. And then,
as one does.
Yeah, I mean, this just caught, obviously you see why it caught my eye. I never heard of this either. This is crazy. 14 days later, above Rankin's apartment, the woman they just found that was beheaded, the body of Mary Michael Calcutta was discovered in her bathroom. Of course, now the apartment complex is freaking out. Everyone's getting guns. They're wanting to move out, whatever. Calcutta was 27 years old, originally from Pittsburgh, whatever. She had over a dozen stab wounds. She'd been sexually assaulted. The cops had said, or the homicide detective, Jim Benford, had said that the person had stabbed her with such force that it went all the way through her and it bent the blade of the knife. So again, did they know her? I'm not sure. And what do you know? She too did not have a head.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Unbelievable. So this apartment had two people that were beheaded. So now there's like fear in Houston.
I'm sorry again. What was the lapse between the two crimes? How long?
14 days.
Jesus.
In the same apartment complex, right above each other.
I would just think though, you would just see fucking U-Hauls pulling up to this motherfucker. Everybody's moving out. I would think.
Look, I was broken into in my first apartment out of college, and I'm not gonna say I cried, but I was a little scared. And I told them that I am fucking moving out. They gave me a new apartment. I couldn't break my lease. I wasn't that hard ass.
One beheading, okay. Two,
that was for breaking. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a beheading threshold too.
All right, sorry, keep going.
Well,
sorry.
So the investigators found the knives at both apartments.
They left the knife.
Yeah, whoever did this left the weapon behind, which is kind of rare. The Calcutta's family, they offered a $10,000 reward, which in 1980 is a ton of money. Nothing really came of it though. Calcutta's body was found August 10th, 1979, the same day an exterminator walked into northwest Houston into a townhouse and found the body of Doris Lynn Threadgill, who was 26. The detective said that her neck was slashed so deeply that it was nearly removed from her head. She was not decapitated, to be clear. So they were tying all these together because they were all about around the same time. When police were working on all of these 3 killings, 2 of them were obviously the headless victims. There were 2 teenagers that were found slain near Freed Park in what they're calling Northwest Houston, which actually Freed Park is not.
It's like Spring Branch,
Spring
right?
Branch,
Yeah,
which I don't know if I consider that north. Well, I guess it would be.
Yeah, well, I mean, but probably back then it was more.
Yeah, I mean, it's north of I-10.
Because there was nothing. I mean, if you think like city limits, there's nothing out there.
Right. The neighbors heard gunshots.
Pine trees as far as the eye could see.
Right.
Exactly.
God, if you
Only a Peabody.
If you would have invested back then, good guy.
Yeah. Anyhow, sorry.
The Houston police came to the house. They talked to some of the neighbors, and they said they had heard gunshots. The cops kind of blew it off as in, that was probably just fireworks, which I guess they didn't think it was that serious. However, and that was also because there was no blood found. So the cops were just like, this is just whatever. But the next morning, Houston police found blood on the porch near one of the houses they were talking about, and they later found the body of Jody Huffman, who was 16.
Wow.
And she was lying shot to death in Watonga Park, nearly 4 miles away, which that's near us.
That's like literally across the street from where we're at right now.
That's really close.
Fuck. All right.
Joanne was shot to death. So around the same time of day, the Houston police were called to a used car lot on the 4200 block of Mangum, which is also
that's pretty close to
right around here. Everything happens around here for some reason. Where the sales manager found a blood-smeared white Dodge.
What?
Inside the trunk, he discovered the headless body of Robert Spangelberger, who had been dating Huffman. So you kind of see now how they're tying all these together.
Jesus.
Huffman was not beheaded. She was shot, but this Robert guy dated her, and he was beheaded. So you may ask, where's the link? There's been no physical evidence that has developed in the Spangelberger's car or on the body of Huffman, who was shot in the mouth, by the way, by the handgun. They said there was nothing left behind. But, however, in 2010, I don't know how long they wait, but this was in 1980-ish, and then
forensics were shit, right? I mean,
right. So 2010, the cold case investigators picked the case back up, submitted the physical evidence for the murders of the headless victims, the first 2, and no DNA was recovered.
They couldn't get DNA from the head?
No, from anything in the case. They didn't. The heads were never found. The prevailing theory, I guess, if you want to sum it up, is that the Orchard apartment murders, Rankin and Calcutta were probably the same killer, but some police or the investigators think that Huffman and Spangelberger were from a different person. But it seems too close to be together, and it seems like the same. Unless it was a copycat killer. I mean, cutting someone's head off is pretty.
It's pretty fucking brutal,
random.
especially back then. I mean, that's not. You don't see a lot of beheaded fucking homicides.
Right. But anyway, there's not much more on this case. I mean, it's weird. You would think, like the case you brought the first week, you would think there'd be a ton of stuff on it, but there's not much more to follow on this. And it's known as one of the most famous
I've never
murders in Houston area.
I tell you, I've lived here my entire life. Never heard of it.
It's interesting.
The Watonga Park beheadings.
So is there? Yeah, is there
Orchard Apartment beheading?
what's it called? What's the title?
You're gonna want to Google if you want to look more into this. The Orchard Apartment murders.
Yeah.
Orchard.
And basically, they're all.
That's where it started. That's where you're gonna find the most information about this case and all these cases. But I thought it was pretty fascinating.
Check that out, Josh.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I wish it was solved, but hey, maybe next time I'll come back with something, and I can.
We'll get some closure.
Yeah. So hey, just finally tell us where the hell Carmen Sandiego is.
Yeah.
Get that figured out.
Do it a cappella.
I did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, acapella that's weird.
No, that was the name of the group.
No,
that was the fucking name of the group, acapella. Do you remember? No, rockapella. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was rockapella.
Gumshoes.
Anyway, okay. Next is going to be the Bayou section.
Yeah, next is the Bayou.
Yeah, that's right, Gumshoes.
We'll be back right after this. So we are back.
Hey everybody, we're to the Bayou section. In the Bayou section, like we've done in previous episodes, it's been kind of a...
Over the past week.
That's right, yeah.
3 weeks.
Hey, listener, if you can just if you can lend me your just one of those ears.
I think our listener only has one ear.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so our Bayou section is kind of a mixed bag. What's in the Bayou? It's a little bit of everything. It's
Cars, fish, pregnant ladies.
Yeah, dead bodies, everything. So anyway, what I want to do is I want to do a quick story about a guy, local celebrity, if you will.
Okay.
His name is Gas Can Man.
Gas can man.
Yeah,
What?
he's a super aggressive homeless man.
What?
Yeah, he's
Are
down
you kidding me?
No, he's down in Webster.
I thought you were like going to talk about some actor like it
No,
just
and this
made it to Broadway.
This isn't a knock on homeless people because we all know homeless people are mostly substance abusers and mental health patients who probably need care or wish they would have had family.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah.
So, okay, if we can all say that and agree
Which,
to
you
that.
know, by the way, sorry, real quick, they never explain that in school, right? You know, they always, like, if even like in old movies and stuff, and like, you know, you watch like movies from the 80s and you see some just like old homeless man like down on his luck, and you know, he always has like some amazing story. It never ever involves methamphetamines. It never involves
They paint a picture of like alcoholism and like.
yeah, it's like an old
They skirt personal responsibility. So they don't tell you. Oh, you know, they say, oh, they can't make rent this month. So guess what? They're out and they're living in their car. Car breaks down. They can't live in their car. Next thing you know, they're homeless.
But the reality is, most of these people, like you said, they have substance abuse issues and they're mentally unstable. I mean, that's really like those are the two main causes.
And that's very unfortunate. This particular gentleman down in Webster, Texas, he goes in various areas.
Which was my name. That was gonna be my name, by the way. Not to interrupt you.
Webster,
my parents wanted to
Texas.
call me Webster, Texas.
Webster, Texas.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, that's great.
So I mean, he looks like a good guy. He sits there. He stands there at the corner of the light, and he sits there with a red gas can, and that's his angle. He claims that he's out of gas and he needs money, and he's gotten really, really aggressive. But come to find out, he has no car.
Yeah.
And he makes $400 to $600 a day, is what he claims.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and he uses his gas can to beat on cars when they don't give him money.
Well, before you go on, so I've done the math.
Never heard of this.
I've actually years ago I did the math on people at stoplights that ask for money. How often do you, not to interrupt your story, but I've always wanted to talk about this. How often do you think a light changes? 2 minutes?
90
minutes?
seconds?
Yeah, or two. Yeah.
Say 2 minutes. So I'm no math major, but that means that this guy in particular, anyone that's begging on the side of the road, will see 30 stoplights in an hour.
Yeah.
They're not going to always get $1, but there's going to be every other light they're probably going to get maybe 75 cents or maybe $2. But if you do the math, it can be like $20 or $30 an hour.
Wow.
If you do the math, over an hour.
Yeah, potentially. In a very busy intersection full of generous people.
But I mean, some people I've seen people
During
give
the
like $5
holidays.
bills. So that last 5 lights, those are a wash. They didn't make $1. They didn't make anything, but they got $5. You know,
I gave a guy on the street corner $20.
I gave my kid a $20 bill for his tooth the other day.
Wow.
My wife, all she had was 2 20s and a single and a one. I had no
who was
cash.
this for?
My little boy. He lost his tooth.
$20.
So I'm going to give him $1.
This is what's wrong with society.
Well, his little boy's also 19 and a crackhead.
That's right.
He lost his
that
first
was his
meth tooth.
last tooth. And I told him, I was like, you better take care of it.
He's like, you're here. He was whistling the whole time.
Anyhow, back to our
No, he's
back to
fine.
our gas can person.
So, Gas Can Man, he's got a rap sheet, decent length, mainly petty crime, some obstruction of justice and failure to do something or other.
How do you know how do you know about his rap sheet?
It's in here because he's been arrested several times.
Okay.
The Facebook,
Well, it wasn't for UWIs. I mean, 'cause
it certainly wasn't for that.
Yeah.
But the Facebook page that follows him, it's things. It gives people warnings.
So there's a Facebook page.
Yes, it says
What?
Wait, what's the name? What's the name of the Facebook?
Where is the Gas Can Man?
Wow.
Does he know this exists? You think?
He's got to. His picture's all over.
I'm sorry, I want to see this.
So how do people start giving him? How are people still giving him money if they know he doesn't have a car?
Because
Now he's a celebrity.
tens of thousands, upwards of hundreds of thousands of people have seen this man go by. He's gone by him. So someone's was gonna know him or not.
Oh God. So I just typed in where is and boom, there it is.
Where is the Gas Can Man?
1,000
It's right
likes.
after where in the world was Carmen Sandiego.
Holy shit, this is a guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
that's what it's-
I'm sorry. In my mind, I was thinking like some like super old dude
Let me see it.
with like. Hold on. I mean, so, what do you think in your head? So you think the gas can man? What do you think he
I
looks
think like Boxcar Willie, like a guy wearing like hobo clothes with like maybe like
handkerchief on a stick.
Yeah.
like an older hat in the 20s.
That's what you think. Yeah, me too. So that's
Like homemade patches on his knees.
like
and
long beard, or what do you think?
a sports coat that is too big for him.
Yeah. So here is your gas can man.
I'd hire that guy.
Yeah, me
He's a
too.
youngish looking man who seems to be able
He
to buy,
look-
but obviously he's
he
got
looks
mental
pretty
health
happy.
issues.
Yeah, he looks. No, I'll tell you what. He
Or substance abuser.
he definitely looks employable, and he's just fucking. He hits this fucking gas can on people's.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, that's one thing that is, I think, passed around that, I don't want to call it a culture, but no one, knock on wood, ever touches my vehicle when it's like I'm at a stoplight. I feel like they know that that's going too far to touch. I mean, he's hitting
Holy
people's cars.
shit. Dude, KHOU did a fucking story on him. He's like famous, dude. This is not some weird little thing or whatever. Like this is.
Should we get him
gas
on?
can man.
Should we get him on the podcast?
Oh, dude, he pulled the 20 out of his fucking gas. Dude, fuck this guy, dude.
Should we get him on the podcast?
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe we can. The guy claims he has a job. He says his job is begging for money,
Wow.
which, hey,
I mean, as much as I would love to invite him over to my home, that's not going to happen. So,
Well, we'll see. Maybe we'll change his
interesting.
mind.
Well, that's
That was
Guys,
cool.
That is.
that's the Bayou section for today.
That's
the fun
interesting.
section.
I never heard of this
Wow.
guy.
So, guys, what do you guys have coming up this week? Josh, what's going on this week? What do you have? Where
I'm
can, where
afraid-
can where can people find you, Josh?
I'm afraid to tell all of our listener.
Yeah. Oh, and listener, if you're ever down in Webster, please don't give money to Gas Can Man.
Yeah.
Don't give money to gas.
And listener, we have a Patreon account.
Yeah.
We do? No, we don't.
No, we don't. But
No, we
if
don't.
you donate, if all of our listener was to donate $1 a month, that would be a solid $12 a year to make this podcast greater.
Wow. Yeah. Yes.
So-
Sorry, you said you were. What are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, I'm actually going to a Renaissance festival.
What?
Yeah, not the big
No,
one.
no,
here.
no, no. It's already done. The Renaissance. It's done.
Well, there's one near Austin also. You've probably seen the billboards.
Wait.
Sherwood Fair.
Sherwood Fair.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I guess
that chainmail's not going to wear itself in the closet.
That's right.
I'm sorry. No. Hold on. Stop. I'm just a little confused because there was only one. Like I thought there was only one, but apparently there's more.
There's
than
actually 3 big ones in Texas. There's one called Scarborough Fair near Dallas.
one. Okay.
But the one up there, and
Near Magnolia?
yeah, that is the best one, right?
Yes, the one near Lone Pine Brewery
Lone Pine
is the biggest in the nation. Actually.
wow.
And it's also won the biggest festival in the nation a couple years ago on Yahoo.
Oh,
Interesting.
great. Guys,
Right
you can
behind
find me
Burning
at
Man.
Ray Brower on Facebook and Ray Brower 0213 on Instagram.
Very cool. Yeah, Browse Sweetwater.
Oh, that's what you mean by where to find me?
Yeah, Josh, come on, man.
Yeah.
I don't do social media. I do social events.
Oh, yeah, you're so cool.
Cool. Yeah. So you can find me, I Fear No Beer, on Instagram. We also, by the way, we started a telephone number where you guys can call in. You guys can leave a voicemail. I mean, it could just basically say, "Hey, Ralph, go fuck yourself." It doesn't have to be any substance. I mean, we're eager to get some fucking phone calls. Area code 405-806-0476.
Doesn't our listener have your cell phone number direct?
No, well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I mean, anyhow, area code 405-806-0476. So if you have any comments about the show or anything we said that's probably wildly inaccurate, just go ahead and
yeah, all right.
call us up.
Yeah, they will. And Ralphie,
What?
just play the fucking music.
Shut the fuck
And,
up,
hey,
man.
and
Wait.
if you're not at Sherwood Fair this weekend, you can find me on Instagram as well at Josh James.
Shut up, dude. No, fuck you, dude. You need to fucking calm down right now, dude. I'm trying to tell our fucking listeners how to fucking get a hold
Is
of
this
us.
5.9 ABV?
Shut up. That's nothing.